My name is Paul Cioca. I live in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. I've lived here nearly all my life, and as far as I can remember, I've been going fishing. We have a really healthy population of carp here in Canada, and not many people fish for them. Most people consider them as pests. Our average sized fish range from 16 to 18 pounds in most of our waters, with some waters such as the St. Lawrence River producing a larger average. To give you an idea of how hard it is to catch a 30-pound fish in some waters, I've been fishing the Hamilton Harbor for the last 2 years. I've probably put in 15 sessions and have not managed to catch a 30-pound carp yet. The largest I have been able to catch is a 28-pound common, which I caught in the spring, probably on my 3rd time out. Last year I took a huge gamble. I flew 2,500 kilometers across Canada to the borders of Manitoba and Saskatchewan to fish with 2 complete strangers for 7 days. Over the course of that week, we caught over 250 fish, and in the process became really good friends. We also filmed the first Prairie Banks video and posted it online. It has gotten over 10,000 views now. While a 50-pound carp is almost unheard of, a 40-pound carp can be a fish of a lifetime. Not many have had the honor of catching one, and I too can't wait to break that magical barrier and catch one. This year, I planned another trip to the prairies. Not for 7 days this time, but for 10 days. I'm gonna meet up with Anthony and Ryan over there. We're gonna be fishing 2 lakes that are both over 50 kilometers in length. I can't wait. So I just flew in from Toronto to Regina, picked up my baggage. Now I've got the rental, so let's go.
Paul reached out in one of the chats, in the Carp Society chats, asking if anybody else would be interested in joining. So of course I jumped at the chance of coming along and filming this with those guys. With regards to Prairie Banks 2, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to do multiple locations, that's the plan anyway right now. Slightly different topographies, completely different kind of lay, lots of rock, very limited swims, but we're going to get some assistance from Rob Schultz of G&S Marina. I mean, I live 4 hours away from this place, so it's not practical for me to just come along and dump some bait in. So Rob's kindly offered his help, and he's going to prepare some areas for us. And that's where Prairie Banks 2 is going to start this year.
So I just got here. Let's go say hi to Anthony, which I haven't seen in like a whole fucking year. Anthony, how are you?
Very well, very well. She has been a tough 24 hours, my friend.
I saw the video you sent.
Man, we got 50, 60k winds yesterday. That kitchen tent, well, it was pretty much inside out. A few fish yesterday, handful this morning, nothing crazy. Unfortunately, there's a high pressure coming in for the next few days, so we could have our work cut out for us. Anyways, bud.
Okay, did I just interrupt? What is that? Oh, and there's Vicky. And you must be Joe. I'm Paul.
Joe. Pleased to meet you, Paul.
Nice to meet you. If there's one takeaway from Prairie Banks 1 is that we ate really, really well, and it seems like that will continue.
Okay, Paul, why don't we go down to the swim and take a little peek? I haven't set the bivvy up yet because we kind of wanted to see where the fish were showing and whatnot.
Sure.
Unfortunately, they're not showing as much as we'd like, as you already know. So,
hopefully that changes.
Well, I'm sure it will. Like I say, it just could be a little tougher than usual. I mean, it's a nice little beached area down here. I mean, it's a fairly comfortable spot to fish. Like I say, you can see we've got these two set up here. Obviously Joe's in this one. The other bivvy I've kind of allocated for you just because it's got more size. I'm thinking you probably want a little bit more space for your gear.
Yep.
If you look around, I've got a couple of markers out in the water here. That's just kind of an indicator to where the bait's been going in, and it's been going in probably at around 60 yards.
Okay.
The water drops off nicely to about 8 foot right in front of us. And where the bait is, well, where those poles are, it's about 8, yeah, close to 8 feet, and then it drops down to 10. We've got bait out in that 10 foot region. The fish were showing a little bit yesterday. We had a few fish to 22, nothing crazy. And this morning it kicked off for about an hour window, and then the wind turned and shut her right down. So it's going to be an interesting one.
So we're gonna go check out a second spot that Rob has prepared for us, and I don't know when we're gonna meet Rob. Do you know, Anthony?
Well, he was kind of tied up a little bit today. I think you might get a visit from him later on.
Oh, okay. So we'll meet Rob, the guy that's been baiting the spots for us. And he also is a guide here on the lake, not just for carp, but for all species.
Oh, we're upside down.
Yeah. That's a nice blooper. This one's an idiot.
Oh, jeez. Yep, this is exactly where it is.
It's not a bad spot.
No,
Seems like we're not the only ones who know about this spot.
no, they're catching the wrong species, though, Paul.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so right out front here
Okay.
is where he's been feeding.
Okay. Do you know how many yards out?
You know what? It's probably going to be around roughly where that boat sat.
Right on.
Fishing in about 10 feet of water.
Okay.
Now, this is the provincial park. Just round the corner is where you are able to do nights. You can't do nights in the provincial park, unfortunately.
Right.
So, just around the corner, I've spent time and absolutely hammered them.
Right.
We've had some fantastic fish right into the 30s. I've been assured that this is an absolute monstrous fish hole. So,
Okay. Or the tire.
yeah, that's right. There's the tire. That's our marker right there.
Okay.
But yeah,
So,
I mean,
I don't know how we'd get here. He'd have to boat us.
I think that is going to be a boat-in session because that's way too far to walk. But this is a great area to set up.
It is beautiful.
We've got a little bit of shelter from the trees.
All right, but I want to get a line in the water. So
Okay.
let's go back. Let's fish the spot that Rob's prepared us thus far.
Absolutely.
And then we'll definitely come out here with the boat, get dropped off somehow, and fish it for a day or something. I don't know.
Sounds good, buddy. Let's get back
Okay.
and get at her.
Let's go. Cheers.
Cheers. Good to be back.
Nice to see you again and be on the bank,
Absolutely.
bringing me to this dead-ass spot.
There's no need for that. I can't help what Mother Nature throws at us, Paul.
Well, you got to have a chat with Mother Nature.
You can't. I tell you what, you should have been here yesterday.
Well, actually, we're in for that tomorrow, so
I know. But I don't think we're getting the wet stuff tomorrow.
I hope
What we do have though, we don't have a bloody easterly that's blowing at 60. We have a westerly. So if we can batten down the hatches and fight the waves, we got a good chance of catching some big fish tomorrow.
Well, I hope you're right.
So do I, mate. So do I.
I'm just banking on a fish tonight.
Oh, there'll be a couple, I'm sure. Anyways,
Cheers again.
let's do this. Well, this is very civilized. Scallops and risotto on the first evening.
Sans the hot dogs.
Very, very nice.
Oh,
I don't know what to say, but I'm hungry.